Hi, it's Dawn from Ninja Bunny Crochet. Today I have for us to do these cute little worry worms. Now I saw this on Facebook. There's a Facebook group called Random Acts of Crochet Kindness, and some of the people are making these little worry worms, and then they leave them around town in areas where people would find them, and they put these little cards with them, so I made up a little card too. It says, "I'm a little worry worm. Take me out, hold me tight, and tell me all your worries and fears, and everything will be all right." So you put these little cards and your little worry worm in a little baggie, and you just leave them out in random places, like hanging from a tree or on a fence post or something in a park where somebody will find them. And then it's just a little thing to cheer people up. So I thought I would do a little video on how I make my little worry worms, and then you can use this wording, or you can go on to the Facebook page, and there are other people that uploaded their cards and stuff, and there's other things of Random Acts of Crochet Kindness that if you want to participate, you can do that as well. So let me bring the camera down, and I'll show you what yarn I used and the hook size and how I made my little worry worms. So I just used a little bit of scrap yarn that I had left over in my scrap bin. This is some Red Heart Super Saver. I really don't remember what the color is. It's just some multicolored Super Saver. And I'm going to be using a H 5.0 millimeter hook. It really doesn't matter what hook size you use as long as your hook and your yarn match. Then you're going to want a pair of scissors, a yarn needle, and I used little googly eyes like these. You don't have to use googly eyes. You can use some fabric paint to make eyes, or you can use just a little bit of black yarn and make some French knots, whatever you want to use for your eyes. So once you have all your supplies, let's get started. Before we jump into today's tutorial, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that little subscribe icon in the corner there, the one with my picture on it. That will automatically subscribe you to my channel. And if you want to be notified when I upload videos, go ahead and ring that little bell icon. That'll automatically notify you when I upload my videos. And if you like content like this, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. That will let YouTube know that you like my videos. So to make a worry worm, we're going to start with a slip knot on our hook, any old way that you make your slip knots, and a chain of 31. So first start off just making a chain. Just work your way up to a chain of 31, and I'll meet back right up with you once you have your chain of 31. Now that we have a chain of 31, we're going to start second chain from hook. The loop on our hook does not count as a stitch, so we're going to go 1, 2, and start in that second chain. We're going to put 6 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now each chain for the next 28 chains, we're going to put 2 single crochets. 1, 2, the next chain, 1, 2, and then 1, 2 in the next. Your piece should start curling around. Just continue putting 2 single crochets into each chain. It should start curling around. That's what it's supposed to do. you should end up with just one chain left after you put 2 single crochets into those 28 chains. Continue putting the 2 single crochets into each chain, and I'll meet back up with you when you have 1 chain left. So I've done 2 single crochets in 28 stitches. We have 1 chain left. We're going to make our worry worm's little head, so we're going to do 10 double crochets into that last chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 10. Now where I like to slip stitch in here is this, you'll see this little chain right here, or this bottom of the chain, this right here, that's where I like to slip stitch, just right there to connect the head to the body. So we're just going to stick our hook right in there and slip stitch, then fasten off. Now we just have to weave our little ends in and glue our eyes on. So how I like to do that is I'll weave one end going this way and one end going that way. Just bring it up like that. And back down the other side of the head. And just snip it off. And pick up the other tail and go back the other way. Just weaves it, just pulls the head in. Pulls the head into the body. And then you have your little twisty body just like that. And then you get your 2 little eyes. Now you don't have to use these googly eyes. You can just use some fabric paint, or you can just use some black yarn and put some French knots on there, but I'm going to use some hot glue and glue those 2 little eyes on, and I'm going to do that off camera. So I'll be right back. So here's our little worry worms all together, and if your worm doesn't twist up, you can just twist it up like that, and there we have it. Like I said, you can use any kind of yarn, and then you can just make up a little card, put them in a little Ziploc baggie, and there you have a cute little worry worm. I was just thinking these would probably make a really cute item that you can put on your craft table if you're, doing craft shows or something too. They would just be a cute little item to have. So thanks for watching and happy crocheting. Bye-bye.